Well, hello everyone. Students, it has already been told to you people that you need to prepare certain projects and portfolios this time. So some of the teachers have already told you regarding the portfolios. For social science, you need to make a project and not a portfolio. Now, how to make a project, what exactly to do, I'm going to tell you in this video. First of all, when you are making a project, you have to talk about one particular topic, or you have to write about one particular topic, and your topic is disaster management. Now, how to write? First of all, you need to write on A4 sheets, on white A4 paper. Do not use colored paper. You have to use white A4 paper. You have to compile everything and you have to just make a file for it. Now, talking about the project, I have prepared the cover page for you people. So this is exactly how the cover page should look like. You have to write the name of the school. First of all, you have to write Delhi Public School like that. After that, you have to make the logo. If you want, you can go for printouts, but I'll suggest you to do it yourself and not to go for printouts. For logo, if you want, you can just get the logo from any official document and just you can just take a printout and paste it over here, or if you want, you can draw it yourself. After that, you need to write a social science project on disaster management. You need to write session, that is 2021-22. Then it is submitted to and submitted by. So submitted to, you will write my name, and submitted by, you will be writing your name, class, and then section. So section, it will be section A. So this is how the cover page should look like. Not make it very much clumsy. It should be neat and clean. It should look good. It should look very good. So just be very careful when you are making the cover page. Write everything properly, your name and all. And if you want, you can go for printouts also, as I have said, but only for cover page. If you are going for printouts, that is acceptable only in case of cover page. The remaining things have to be done by you people only. You cannot go for cover page. So after the cover page, you have to write acknowledgement. The next page will be acknowledgement. I haven't made the acknowledgement page. Acknowledgement means you are acknowledging, you are thanking the people who will guide you in this work. So you are gonna mention my name, as I am giving you the basic instructions. So you are gonna mention my name. How to write an acknowledgement? You can just Google it. You will find a lot of samples and all. Take your parents' help in this. So acknowledgement is somewhere you are gonna thank the guide. I am the guide here, and you can also mention the resources from which you will be taking help, from which you will be taking information. Okay, so after the acknowledgement paper, you have to make this content page. So here in this content, you can see I have written the topics. So first of all, it is meaning of disaster. When you are writing about disaster management, you need to know what a disaster is. So you have to find out the meaning of disaster. You can also write what is a disaster in place of meaning of disaster. So you have to write what is a disaster. After that, it is natural disaster. So disasters basically out of two types, natural disaster and man-made disaster. So the next point can be types of disaster, and under that you can write natural disaster and man-made disaster. After you write what a natural disaster is, write say one paragraph or two paragraphs on first of all what is disaster. Then on the next page you will write a little bit, maybe a paragraph or two on natural disaster. There are many types of natural disasters. You have to write about any two. So here I have mentioned flood and earthquake. You can write about tsunami, you can write about drought. There are many natural disasters, so write about just two on two separate pages. You can see the page numbers, these are just random numbers, but you can see it is flood on page number 3 and earthquake on page number 4. So it has to be written on separate pages. But when you are writing about flood, do not just write what flood is. Of course, you have to write what flood is, how does it cause damage and disaster, but along with it, you also have to write how to control the disaster or how to minimize the level of disaster. So along with the disaster, you have to mention how to control or how to minimize the level of disaster. Same with the second one, that is earthquake. You have to mention what an earthquake is, how is it caused, how does it cause damage and disaster, and how the effect can be minimized. Of course, it is a natural disaster, so we cannot control it, but we can at least minimize its effect. We can take certain precautions so that the damage is not extreme. So after that, we have man-made disaster. So you need to mention on the next page what a man-made disaster is. So we people are doing a lot of things that is causing damage and disaster. So you have to mention what is a man-made disaster, and under it I have written nuclear explosion and oil spills. So you have to write what is nuclear explosion. There are a lot of instances that can be mentioned here, and how this can be controlled, and how can we save the environment and save human beings and nature and everything. Oil spills, how this can be stopped or how this can be avoided, what can be done. And lastly, it is conclusion. So you have to sum it up, you have to give certain measures, you have to mention what the government is doing to minimize or to control this disaster or to manage the disaster. So do not just write about disaster, you have to write about disaster management. Your topic is disaster management. So you are mentioning the disasters, but then along with it, you have to write how can you manage these disasters? How can you control these disasters? So I hope it is clear how to write. Now, when you are writing, you have to write on this side of the paper only, on the right side of the paper. The left side should be kept for pictures. Of course, it is the content page, so there is nothing to paste here. But on the next page, when you will write something about, say, disaster, you have to paste certain pictures on the left side of the paper. Okay, there should be a lot of pictures. If you are mentioning flood, you have to take certain printouts, how different places get affected because of flood, earthquake, nuclear explosion and all these things. You can go for different topics, don't have to choose my one only, flood or earthquake. You can write about COVID also. This is a medical disaster, kind of a man-made disaster. So you can write about that. So everything should be written in a very systematic manner, neat and clean. And these projects and portfolios are very, very important, students. So do not skip it. You must have heard that the board exams are getting cancelled. So if the board exams get cancelled next year as well, these projects and portfolios will be taken into consideration. We and the boards are going to take these things into consideration. You have 5 marks for this. So do not skip it, students. You have to submit it on time. I'll give you sufficient time to make it. Don't worry about that, but you need to submit it on time. Do not skip it, because these will be preserved by the school. You will upload it. You will upload images of the file. First of all, you need to submit the picture of the cover page. It should be in a proper file. Then of course you have to turn the pages and click images, and you have to upload everything in the Google Classroom. Along with that, you have to preserve this document. You have to preserve all the projects and portfolios, and when the school reopens, you have to submit these to the subject teachers. These will be preserved, students. This will be preserved by the school. So this is very, very important. Do not skip it. Along with my video, I'm going to send a link to you people. I'm going to attach a link with this video. So just watch the video. There is another video that is a project made by a student. So there are a lot of projects which are uploaded in the YouTube. So you can just have a look at those projects, but do not copy paste them. Study about the matter, about the topic. Take help, take reference, but do not copy paste the things, because after the vacation, I'm going to ask you certain questions regarding this topic. So it will be kind of a viva, and you need to be ready with the answers. Okay. So this is all about the project. Just watch the video, and if you want, you can take your parents' help as well.